Hi guys, it's me. It's Mama Fody. And I have to say, I'm coming to you because I'm so disappointed at what I saw today. And I'm so disappointed that I still don't know how to use the frickin' thing here, okay? Okay, here I am back again. Now, walking around Middlesex today, what do I see? Somebody that belongs in maybe a zoo, maybe I have no idea where this person belongs. But walking down the street, okay, in Middlesex, New Jersey, this guy is walking with what do you call those things? A lizard? What do they have walking around in the islands and stuff? Not a lizard. What's it called? One of those big green lizards, or I forget what they're called. They're big, looks like a lizard. Or like they have walking around the iguana, something like that. Iguana, big green iguana hanging on his neck, just walking down the street like nothing, right? But then I look closer, and every part of his face, not even kidding, guys, not even kidding, has piercings in his whole face. I mean, spikes coming out of around his whole eyes, across his head. Big spikes. All earrings and nose studs all over. Has the big frickin' ears with the huge holes like this big hanging. Absolutely disgusting. Had spikes and stuff hanging out of his chin. I mean, his whole face looks so disgusting. And I even think he had the nostrils done. Big like that. Like the gauges. I don't know where he lives, where he comes from. But I want to know, why would you ever want to do that to yourself, for God's sakes? Like in the African jungles and places like that, where, it's their custom or whatever, where they get the big holes in their face and they put the wooden pieces that just stick out of their face. It's like a custom that they do. All the people have to do that. I mean, that's what they do. But do they live here? We don't have that kind of custom where you put the wooden pole in your face, or wooden poles in your ears and in your forehead, wherever you may be. But he had this green spiked hair. He had the iguana on his shoulder, and he had holes all over his face. Now, can you ever get a job when you look like that? I don't think he can ever get a job. And don't say it's discrimination and all that stuff, because that's bullshit. You don't belong getting a job if you look like that. Sorry, that's Mama Fody's thoughts, because I always tell you the way I see it. And then again, disappointed again, I'm watching one of my son's videos, and what do I see? I see my son-in-law, Ken. Love you to death, Ken. But do you belong? I saw this big freaking rings or whatever with the little nods hanging out of his nose, and then things sticking out of his lips. Okay. I'm going to kick Ken's damn butt, because, I can't say ASS in the videos for YouTube now, because it's against the law. Let's just take Mama Fody off the air because she's doing some cursing. What I want to say, I can't say, because I'll get thrown off the air. But Mr. Ken, take that thing out of your nose and out of your lips. Now, I don't mind if guys or girls, whoever, have, pierced ears. I don't care if they have them up to their earlobes. I don't care if you got a little stud in your nose. I don't even care if you have a little thing in your eyebrow. But when I see somebody, I mean, I like the stud. I would love to get one myself. I said that. But when you have these things hanging out of your nose, okay, like big things, and things hanging out of your lips, and never mind, when I see people with gauges, I absolutely think it's disgusting. Because you know what? One day, when you grow out of this thing that you're in, you've got to get those ears fixed. And it's not an easy fix, because you know what? Once this and the elasticity in your skin wears out, it's going to pop. And then they got to take skin from another part of your body, maybe your ASS or your leg or whatever, and add to this to sew it all together, because they're not going to have enough skin to sew it together, okay? So there's an operation that you have to get done. So you people out there that, I don't know what phase you're going through or whatever, I mean, get a little one, fine, because that's easy to sew together. But when you people are out there and you got these big gauges that are huge hanging down to your collarbone, sorry, I think it's disgusting. If you think that's cool, whatever it may be, if that's what everybody's doing nowadays, you don't have to be cool like them, okay? Be normal. Be normal. So the guy that's walking down the street that looks like he belongs in I want to know what happens when he goes on the airplane. When he got to go through the metal detector. Bing, 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 bing. He can't go through. Do they put him on the airplane with the bing, 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 bing? With the metal yard on his face? I don't know, people. But he looked like, I'd be scared if he walked up to me or passed me on the street. I'd be scared. I'd be damn scared of this guy. Because who knows? Why would you do something like that? Please tell me why. Am I cool? Am I going through this phase where I say, I want to be a metalhead? And I'm not talking a metalhead of music. I'm talking a damn metalhead. Metal face, metal whatever. Spikes coming out of your neck. Come on, it's dangerous, for God's sake. If you ever get an infection, they'll probably have to cut off your whole face. I'm not kidding, people. He was... You know what? Maybe I'm old-fashioned. No, I'm a cool person, people. I'm a cool person. I believe in a lot of stuff the kids do. I mean, come on. But getting your whole face holes? What does he want to do when he gets old and take the piercings out? We're going to walk around like a pinhole cushion? That's what you're going to look like, a pinhole cushion. You can't fix that, people. You have to get a complete plastic surgeon to fix you. I don't even know if they can fix you. But then again, Mr. Ken, my Mr. Soundlyawake, my son, Nicola Foti, they're coming here tomorrow night. And Mr. Ken, I'm going to kick your butt. If I see you coming here and hanging with those things hanging out of your nose, and we're going to a wedding, I'm gonna pull that shit right out of your face. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call my son, Nicky Foti, right now on the phone. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if he answers. 6906. See if he answers me. Hello, Nicola Foti. What are you doing? Really?
Yeah.
I'm calling you for a reason, because I'm very pissed off.
Oh, yeah?
I just watched a video, right? Just watched a video. And now I have you on because I want to discuss something with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do. My son-in-law, Ken, after seeing a guy on the streets here in Middlesex that has the metal face with nuts and bolts all over his face and spikes, my son-in-law, Ken, I see with metal coming out of his nose and metal coming out of his lips. What is this?
Accessories?
Excuse me?
Accessories?
No, his accessories must come out. I sent him a message and I said, Ken, take that crap out of your nose and out of your lips. This is not happening. Next thing I know, he's going to have the earlobes down with those big gauges. Then there's a problem. I don't like this shit. And he's not coming to the wedding with the hanging loops out of his nose. You like that?
So funny.
Speak up. Where is Ken?
At work?
Oh, work. And they allow him at work to hang with rods out of his nose?
They're not real.
Oh, they're fake, so he doesn't actually have the holes.
No.
Thank good God for that.
I would love for that to be the worst thing in life to complain about. I would love that.
And you know why? Because it doesn't look nice. If you've seen the guy walking around Middlesex with the iguana on his head, on his shoulder, he has holes in his whole face. Like,
I'm sure he's very nice, sure.
like he's a pincushion. It is.
Doesn't bother me.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. Well, guess what? I think it's so bad. Because you know why? When it comes to that, he has to have plastic.
Excuse me, you grew up in the 80s where all of this shit was invented.
Really? And how about the people that got the big holes in their chin, like with the wood coming out of the face?
Yeah?
That's normal?
Why not?
Oh my God, Nikki. What happened to you living in California? You better move back to New Jersey.
We're gonna give Warden one of those.
Oh, really? That'll be cute on the dog. Yeah, that'll be very cute on the dog. Are you excited to come home and see your mother?
Yeah.
I-
I'm excited.
I'm so excited to see you. My fans, I think we're going to do a video, right?
Okay.
What are you, half asleep?
I am literally waiting. I can't do anything until I take a shower.
Oh, how's your name?
I'm watching a video about these people in England that I'll send you the link. There are two people have OCD and they go to this mansion from the 1600s that hasn't been cleaned in 29 years and they're cleaning the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
And the lady who lives in the mansion hasn't had a bath in 29 years.
Can you imagine the smell? Can you imagine the smell of people? If they haven't had a bath. Oh my God, God forbid when they take off their clothes. And the vajayjay. Imagine the vajayjay, what they smell like. You know, I have my listeners, I'm listening to you and I really can't talk. That's a nice burp, you pig. Okay, so I'm going to see you tomorrow night, babes.
Yeah.
All right, babe, I love you.
Bye, I love you.
Bye, guys. Talk to you soon. That was my beautiful son. And ciao.